Welcome back to NYSE TV Live, everyone. At Money 2020 Europe earlier this month, London-based fintech platform Zilch announced a multi-year pact with NYSE-listed payments giant Visa. Not only does it give Zilch access to Visa's more than 150 million global merchants, but the partnership also resulted in the unveiling of Zilch's first ever physical payments card, due to come out in September. I sat down with Zilch's CEO, Belamant, at Money 2020 Europe after the deal was announced, and here's what he had to say.
So we were just on stage with Visa, our new partner, and what we were talking about is this tie-up that's been almost a year in the making. And really what we've done, just so that your audience is familiar with Zilch, what we do is quite unique in that we're a consumer payments business. When you spend with our product, we generate ad revenue from that merchant that you're spending with, and we pass that revenue through to the customer in the form of deals, cashback, or free credit. And that's really quite unique if you think about commerce, bringing payments, lending, and advertising all together in one system. And so, traditionally we've been a digital product. This has been all on your phone. It's been virtual cards. It's been Apple Pay, Google Pay. And we've recently moved all of our technology and our platform over to Visa. And today we're announcing our first physical card ever, right, with Visa as this partnership. And why we're excited about that is there's a lot of use cases still today where customers still need that card, right? If you think about it, all of us still carry at least a couple of cards with us. You go to the hotel, they want the card. Car rental, they want the card. And so we want to expand the reach and customer wallet share by going into these other verticals for our customers, but bringing that same technology to the physical card form factor now as well. So that means you get this one card, you can choose to pay now, pay later, pay even later, all through the app, and you can benefit from these deals, discount, cashbacks, and free credit as well.
Can we see the card?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, you have it? Yeah, thank you.
I happen to have it with me. So
Nice.
The card looks like this, which we're really excited about. And this is basically going to be really just a token. This identifies who you are, but it doesn't act like a normal card. So, the old school way of thinking is that a card would be a debit card or a credit card, prepaid card. That's all gone. So with Visa, we've built something where this is just one token, one credential, and it enables all of these opportunities in our app for you to change your mind, go back in time, snooze payments, all from the application, while earning all of this additional value as you spend.
How is this going to accelerate Zilch's growth?
Yeah, so if you look at how we think about partners, we think about partners as enablers. So think about mobile network operators with WhatsApp, right? You could have gone and built a mobile network operator, put all the towers up, spend billions on infrastructure, but you had WhatsApp come with an over-the-top implementation. They used that partner, leveraged that infrastructure to do something unique and at massive scale really fast. And we see life the same way. So we want to leave the ecosystem intact. Companies like Visa have done such a great job of building this infrastructure over the years. It's one of the biggest platforms now globally on the planet, 150 million merchants. So building on top of that infrastructure just allows us to do in 1 year what could have taken us 10 or 15. And that's really what's seeing the growth come to our business.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me about these stepping stones that have gotten Zilch to the point where it is today, launching this partnership with Visa on the main stage.
Yeah, really it's all been about the technology. So I mentioned it's more than a year in the making. So we have this unique technology we've implemented. Visa's been on the bleeding edge of some of this tech as well. They've announced agentic commerce, really interesting. We love that direction of travel. Their new Flex credential, we really love this. So what we had to do over the last number of months is take the tech they had, look at their roadmap, take our technology and see how do we build this thing together. And that's been the complex nature of the deal. That's why this has taken some time. But as soon as we had the tech and commercials agreed, all of the teams have moved as fast as we possibly could to get this deal done and live. And so we're really excited about this today. It's going to start rolling out in the coming months, and that's going to unlock other use cases, as well as allow us to move into new verticals, which we're excited to talk about sometime soon as well.
Okay, and what more can you share about those verticals?
Well, really, if you think about customers, we think when you look at the customer base and you look at how the world's evolving, so many more people have got the side hustle. They're doing that thing, online sales. They're building AI agents now to work for them or do different tasks. And so we really think sole traders and SMMEs is something really interesting in the future. And we're looking at that space quite keenly with Visa as a partner.
Interesting. Now, incredible milestones along the way. Zilch has seen rapid growth. Do you see an IPO down the road? Where do you take this company from here?
Yeah, what we've always said in our business, we've been candid openly about this and saying we think this is a better business listed. We think we can build a lot of shareholder value post-listing. So a lot of people see the listing as almost this end point or this goal. We don't see it as a goal. It's just a milestone along the way. So for our business, we recently announced the securitization led by Deutsche Bank, and 2 blue chip lenders have joined that securitization. We're excited about that. But we need different types of capital in this company. So we need to fund receivables, working capital. We're a payments firm, a lot of cash in transit. And so we need to fund all of that in different ways, and we need to optimize that. And so for us, we think a good way to do that would be to be a listed company, first and foremost. So we think we have to go and do that. That's something we should go and do. And then, of course, to expand and grow the business, we can raise capital off the back of this. But on top of that, we can then see inorganic growth through acquisition. So we really want to turn the share into a commodity we can use to trade, rather than keeping it as a private share.
All right, thanks again to Zilch CEO Philip Belamant for that interview on the ground in Amsterdam just a few weeks ago.